Okay, hey everybody, welcome back. Howdy. Today we're going to be looking at Jo Malone, London. It's a cologne. But first, if this is your first time here, feel free to reach down and hit like. If this is not your first time here, feel free to reach down and hit subscribe, then like, either or, whatever makes you feel comfortable, okay? Now, I got a sampler of this months ago, months and months and months ago. It's called Poppy and Barley. I didn't mess with it. I just left it and left it and left it. And then I decided I was going to start going through the samplers I have because I have a ton of samplers. Like, I just get rando samplers in the mail just because I get signed up on lists. I don't know how. Okay, I might have an idea how. I have a thing for samplers. Anyway, I tried the sampler and I recorded a video of it. And then I deleted the video of it. Mostly because it was just me sniffing myself. This cologne is called Poppy and Barley, and it's supposed to have, I believe, high notes of poppy, mid notes of elderberry, and bottom notes of barley. I don't usually go for scents like this, but something about this smell. Oh my god. Like, I don't usually like large company perfumeries. I go for the small ones because my thought on perfume has always been it's meant to be a unique scent that makes people think of you. It's meant to be something that you enjoy, but that other people will always relate to you. It's a feeling almost, if that makes sense. This one, if any of you have ever looked at the price of Jo Malone, is priced stupid high. I mean, like, insane high. But then we had the Sephora VIP sale, and I bought it. I don't know if any of you guys have ever smelled this one, but if it's possible for you to get like a sampler, go for it. Poppy and Barley. I know it's not two things you'd ever think of together, but this is one of those things where I'm going to unroll this, put this in one of these. It's like a rollerball thing, so I'm not wasting as much perfume and air misting, so that I can apply better. And yeah, I like this one. Like, I don't think this perfume would be nearly as inviting if it did not have the lower note of barley. And that is a weird thing to put into a perfume scent. Barley, it's a food for God's sakes. But at least 2 out of 3 of the note scents were food. And then the poppy, I grow poppies. I love poppies. I don't even know how to coherently describe this scent, but it is, I would call this wintry, actually, almost to go with my Voodoo Love. So if you guys have never tried it, see if you can get a sampler. Now this size I think runs about 70. The bigger size is like 100 and something. I couldn't afford the bigger size, but I'm one of those people that will use this so sparingly that I'll probably have this for like the next 3 years. Anybody else try Jo Malone? Anybody else have a company that they would suggest for perfume? Like, I'm a Hoof girl and bourbon French perfumes. Like, I've never really found like Dior or Burberry or any of the high-end perfumes. Like, this is gonna sound like total heresy. I don't like Chanel No. 5. It smells chemically to me. Like, I smell chemicals. I don't smell a unique fragrance that would be enchanting or drawing. It's just, it smells like chemicals to me. I feel like I could scrub a floor with it. So I've never even gone for that. The closest I would have ever liked would be Chanel's Mademoiselle. Coco Chanel's Mademoiselle. I think it's Coco Mademoiselle. I thought of buying it, but I'm not really sure how it would smell on me. And right now with COVID, they don't let you tester it, which is one of the reasons I bought the Jo Malone, is because I got sent a tester. Samplers. I don't know if any of you have ever seen a Jo Malone sampler. This is what it comes packaged like. This is not the sampler for this. I can honestly say I have never used a complete perfume sampler in my life, ever, and I've gotten multiple ones. This one, and this is the sampler I had for it, it's 100% empty. There's nothing in it. I used it till it was gone. This is still going to be a strange video with all the sniffing, I can tell. And while we're at it, we're going to look at this Jo Malone sampler. It's called Wood Sage and Sea Salt Cologne. Discover the possibilities. Lime, basil, mandarin, black cedar wood, and juniper, huh? Oh God, I got that in my nose. I have this bad feeling I'm about to get addicted to Jo Malone. Because this doesn't smell too bad to me. Not overly flowery. And I think that is one of those things that I'm actually discovered about myself. I'm not a big flowery sweet person. I don't necessarily like the scent of sweet perfumes. I don't. My one exception would be like my usual tea olive. I'm attracted to that scent. It's sweet, it's feminine, it's a white fragrance is what it's called because of the type of flower it's pulled from. But ones that smell like I have a friend who loves it if it smells like cupcakes or frosting, you know, food shaped, candies, sweets. I can't stand it. It smells too strongly to me. It always has. I have a really strong nose. I got it from my grandfather. I know that's a weird thing to say, but my grandfather actually used to be a sniffer in the Air Force. And unfortunately, that is one of those things that did pass down to me. So, you know, I'm very sensitive to certain scents. So I'm very picky about what I wear. And if you are sensitive to certain perfumes, I think the Jo Malone will be one you'd like. It wears well. And it's enough to make me think about ordering the entire mini bundle kit. In fact, you know, I've been on the fence about that, but this is the second scent by Jo Malone that I've smelled and I like. So I guess this might just be a video on Yay Jo Malone. No, that was not expected when I started filming this. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, you've watched me sniff myself for about 5-6 minutes. I'm going to call it quits and go order the sampler set. Okay, guys. Thanks for taking the time out and watching me. Remember, be safe. Wash your hands. Social distancing. Wear a mask. Be careful. Okay? Have a good one.